How is it going, guys? My name is OnesieBanette and welcome to Meet the Coaches. This is a little interview series we're going to be doing with every single coach in the PPL this season to tell you a little bit about them, a little bit about their team, how they play and what you can expect from them this season. And today I am joined with a very, very fun little guest we have here. We have Drew. So, hi Drew, how are you doing?
Come on, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, a bit about your team, and what we can expect from you.
Sure thing. All right, baby. I'm Drewby. I am back in singles, coach of your New York Marauders, and team's looking spicy, a little fiery, if you will.
A little fiery. Is that a little bit of a hint as to what we can expect?
It may be. It definitely may be. But we gotta see what we got going on towards the end of the draft. But you know.
Fantastic. Well, we'll look forward to hearing a bit more about this fire play that's going to be happening. So, first things first, what is your team name and how did you come up with that team name?
So my team name is the New York Marauders, and I guess long story short, but Little Mac became my mascot back at Sun and Moon, and I just love the whole Crossbones designs kind of thing going on, and I said, you know what, combine a little Marowak, make his little fire baton things into Crossbones, and make me a logo. My friend IRL did it for me. Came out great. One and done. Like, hey, there we go, perfect. And it was that easy, honestly. So it was great.
Fantastic. One and done. I like that. I love that. I've also had a look at your logo as well. It looks absolutely fire. As I've said, I've got to say, the standard of all the logos in the league this season is phenomenal. Sometimes you have a few logos that are a little bit on the iffy side, but I am very happy to see we don't have any dud logos, which, makes me very happy. It's a bit of a pet peeve of mine.
I don't blame it, man. The logos, they're definitely on the rise of looking good. Phenomenal job by all artists and everything. Good stuff all around to everybody here.
Yeah, man. I love it. So, how long have you been playing competitive Pokemon for? How long have you been playing Draft League for? What sort of experience do you think you have?
So I started, I want to say it was the first season of the GBA, maybe the second, I don't remember. I think maybe it was the second, but either way, that was might as well be 1807 at this point, but that was 2014-ish, 2015 maybe, I don't know when exactly, but that was my first time dabbling in the Draft League, and then I played it a bunch more from that point on forward. So I've been around for a while. I'm definitely more of a VGC player these days, but Single still has my heart a little bit, man. That 6v6 format, you can't stray from it too long, you know?
Can't get away from it. It's like a siren song. It calls you back from the sea.
That's it, baby. That's it. Lure me in every time.
So you said sort of 2014, 2015. It's around the same sort of time that myself started playing, so we're both golden oldies over here, so I'm loving it.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic. So you mentioned the GBA. Were there any people in the GBA that you sort of had a specific sort of rivalry with? Anyone that you had any legendary battles with?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, Shady's the one that put the word in for me, and then Steve added me to Manitude added me to the GBA. But there was some bad blood there because back in that day, my mascot was Regirock, and Shady had the audacity to draft it before I could, and then I know.
How dare he?
There was videos. I was posting videos about it, being that guy. Obviously, all in jest, but it was funny, you know.
Yeah, man. The diss track videos and all the the shade and all that. That was all part of it back in the day. It was just a bit of good fun. It was just the landscape at the time, wasn't it?
It's crazy, man. It really was. Yeah.
Oh, I love
10 years
that.
Now.
It's crazy when you think about it, though, isn't it? 10 years.
Yeah, man. It's I just feel so old. I just feel so old when I recollect on my past YouTube endeavors and whatnot.
Oh man, well I'm sure that we won't be having any old-timey mistakes here. You're going to shake off all the rust, and I'm expecting a fantastic campaign here.
I hope so. I really hope so, because I want to do well, obviously, like everybody else. But we'll see, baby. We'll see.
We'll see indeed. So speaking of doing well and competing and all that, what's your preferred sort of play style? Are you a hyper offense man? Are you one of those dirty stall players? What can we expect this season?
Okay, so pretty much, I'm definitely not a dirty stall player,
Thank
God. Yeah, but if I had for example, if I had a Gliss score and I'm at the point where I can't win unless I sub protect toxic and just chill, I'll be that guy for a bit. If the dub is on the line, I will be that guy, but I'm not gonna purposely like, okay, I'm bringing Toxic Effects, Gliscor, Blissey, Skarmory, Blissey again, and like Corviknight, you know? I'm not gonna be something like that, but I'm definitely more offense orientated. And it's weird, like, obviously singles is 6v6, but like my brain says, all right, you need 3 physical attackers, you need 3 special attackers. You don't, but my brain says you do. And then I always try to put on one bulky physical wall, and then I try to put on one special bulky a special wall on the team as well. And again, you don't really need to do that at all, but like I don't know if it's like a OCD kind of thing, or like there's probably some kind of freaking medical explanation for that, but my brain just says make it all beautiful, like, you know. But
gotta go for that symmetry, right?
Yeah, that's the word. There we go. Exactly, the symmetry. Yeah, but I'm just gonna try this league or this time around. I'm just gonna try to bring, hey, these are the 6 best Pokemon. They might not be the bulkiest, they might not be the fastest, they might not be whatever. Bring them, switch in when you need to switch in, and make the right move, and maybe you get some success kind of thing. But I'm definitely leaning towards trying to stray from that path a little bit, you know.
Fair enough, yeah. So you're going to kind of use this season as a way to experiment and get yourself out of old habits in that way.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And you got to try and do what it takes to win, right? Doesn't matter if it makes you popular or not. You just got to get there.
That's for sure, baby. I actually remember also going back to my draft days. There was one point. What did I have? I forgot it was. Me up against Christian Fan Attack Celesteela, and we were both just like protect, lefties, recover, like do that just back and forth. But like someone might have been burnt or something. It was like some kind of status. It was like we were just waiting it out and like pee stole on each other because it was that point of the game. It's like, well. It's a doozy. I'm like, all right, so I'm like, fine. I'm like, all right, you know what? Just forget it. I'm gonna run away, give him the win. I run away, give him the win, and they message like, bro, I was literally gonna run away that turn and give you the win. I'm like, oh my god! I think I had a Cresselia, so listen. I'm no good guy here either. You know, I got Cresselia, he's got Celesteela, but oh man, that was another like one of my villain moments, if you will, kind of thing.
Seems like it all worked out well though. He says he was going to run and give you the win as well, so
yep.
I think you both kind of
too early.
Yeah, one turn too early. You could have at least got yourself a draw out of it. God.
Yeah, exactly. But oh well, it is what it is. Maybe life goes on.
It is what it is. Speaking of it being what it indeed is, speaking of what is a little sneak peek of your draft this season? Any small little hints you can give us on what you're taking? Any sort of team calls? Your Fairy Dragon Steels, your Fire Water Grass, that sort of thing.
Funny that you actually bring up the cores, because I remember, I think my last draft I had like Empoleon, the Fairy, and the whatever Dragon to go with it. And looking at the draft, I was looking at the mod like, okay, I want this one, that. I'm like, wait a minute. You definitely want cores on the team. You definitely want to have Fire Water Grass at least, Fairy Dragon Steel kind of thing going on. But I'll put it in there for sure. But so this time around, usually I just like draft good bonds and just okay, let's see what happens. This time I have a strat. We kind of already hinted at it a little bit. We talked about the fire,
just a little bit
kind of thing, just a little bit. But I'm definitely rocking without revealing bonds just yet. I'm going from a sunny day team, or a sun team, if you will. So at least a good majority of the bonds can function well in the sun, or get some kind of benefit from the sun, whether it's a boost their fire attacks, or maybe there's a chlorophyll user, maybe there's, who knows. We'll see what we got going on when the draft is over, my friends.
maybe. Well, I'm expecting some very fire plays from this sun team.
Yeah, baby, that's it, baby.
Brilliant. But yeah, of course, Sun is it's a very strong strat this year with all of the photosynthesis users being released and all of that. So it's definitely a more valuable team style than it has been in previous years. It's going to be very interesting to see how you make it work. That is, of course, if you manage to get it working.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, hey, oh, it sounds good on paper, and then someone goes like, rain dance, like, oh, well, there goes, I guess I gotta, kind of get that sun back up kind of thing or whatever, but. It's obvious. That's the thing with draft league. There's so much that can like it's funny because I've been playing VGC. I'm like used to open team sheet. Like okay, I can see this Terra, there's Terra type kind of thing going on, and obviously we have Terra captains and we could see who could terrestrialize and whatnot. But like not having that team sheet and being like, yo, is this Pokemon Scarf? Is it choice specs? Is it Life Orb? Does he have this move? Does he not have that move? So having like, there's just so much that just goes into it compared to what VGC is right now, you know? And I love that, you know? I definitely love it. It can be frustrating, like, oh, I didn't expect that, but if I had the open team sheet, I would know, kind of thing. But it's a singles, baby, different world. Let's go, man. You gotta put those big boy pants on and just go for the safe move and see what happens. That's it.
I love that. Gotta put your big boy pants on.
That's it, baby. That's it.
It's funny that you should mention VGC. I was having a discussion with a couple of the other guys in the analyst team the other day, and they were saying that there's quite a few transferable skills between the current meta at the moment. Because obviously you've got your open team sheet, so you can see what six your opponent are going to be bringing, and you can see a lot of the terror types and all the items and that. So do you think the knowledge of knowing what's on your opponent's team helps a little bit when you're coming to doing draft? Because obviously in draft you can see your opponent's squad, you can see the options they can possibly bring. Do you think there's more of a being able to build on the fly and work things out like on the fly that you can transfer over between the two formats?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I think the one thing with Draft League is like it's very easy to creep, if you will. So like to outspeed something by literally 1 point. Because you can look at there, obviously you have the whole entire team there. So they got a base 100 Pokemon, max speed with Jolly or Tim would be 167. So like, okay, I got this really fast Pokemon. I got freaking, let's say, Hisuian Electrode. You know, it's like 150 base speed. That thing could pretty much always be modest, unless you're unless you're going against like, I don't know, a Dragapult or something. But you just go like, it can always be modest, and you can put those points in some kind of bulk, like HP, defense. So like being able to creep is really nice, or having the knowledge like, okay, I can definitely creep this easily, is really nice in Draft League. As opposed to like doing OU, it's like, okay, does he, you obviously you don't know what they're gonna be doing, kind of thing. But that is one thing I definitely think transfers over pretty well. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good little answer there. Speed creeping is something that, as you know, will happen quite a lot in VGC, but the extent that it can kind of ratchet up when it comes to Draft League, you just find random Scarfs and random max speed Avalugs, for example, just randomly outspeeding your mon and killing you.
And you're like, what the heck just happened? I just got like outsped by an Avalug, you know? That's when you know you're in for a doozy of a game. Like, uh-oh, is Avalug right now? Something like that, you know? So
yeah,
that's the beauty of Draft League. That's the best part. That's the spicy sets and the crazy mons doing whatever, you know? That's the best.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself. That is indeed the beauty of Draft League. That's why we love the format, right?
That's it, baby. That's it.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a very, very fun interview so far, but I've got one final question just to, make it a little bit more fun. And that is, if you could have any Pokemon as a pet in the real world, what would it be and why? I need to know your reasons for why.
So right off the bat, I definitely just want to say a psychic type in general, because I want to be teleporting. I don't want to be flying. I don't want to be driving. I don't want to be taking no train. I want to just get me to my destination, drop me off there, and just teleport me back later. I
can vibe with that.
Gas prices, yeah, exactly. Just get me there. Just get me there. But more specifically, I would definitely choose, I think, like a Metagross, because Metagross is just such the OG GOAT, man. I love that mon so much, and I was a Steven Stone fan growing up. He was really cool, and it's on Steven's team and whatnot. So that's his name, right? I think
Steven Stone, man. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I got it, baby. I still got it up here.
You're a fellow Gen 3 baby as well, then, yeah?
Yeah, man, that's it. So I love Metagross, and that's that.
Well, I know who I'm going to be supporting this season.
Baby, let's go, Marauder.
So, speaking of the Marauders, do you have a message for any fans of the Marauders just before we wrap up here?
I do. Marauders, listen. Drewby here, coach of your New York Marauders, and we're going to be bringing you the heat quite figuratively and literally this season. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope I don't get 6-0 too often, and we're going for those dubs. We're out there, man. I'm excited to be back.
My man. Well, thank you very much. I wish you all the best of luck, and you've earned another fan over here. So that's going to be it for this episode of Meet the Coaches. We'll be back soon with another one of our amazing coaches doing a lovely little interview with one of our analyst team, and hopefully you'll be back for it as well. So thank you very much. That's all from me. That's all from Drew. Take care, guys.
Good going, guys.